Hey everyone, welcome back to Winterfell Camp with me, Lad from the Woods. It is now Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, Tuesday at 4:30, April 30th. Just got back from doing some groceries for my mother and for me. That's all done now for a couple of weeks. And now I'm flat broke. Still no word from the repair shop. I don't know what time they close, but it's 4:30, but I'm not going to phone them. I'm holding myself back because it's just going to aggravate them. So, and I told Brendan, yesterday morning, first things like, worry about me, do your priorities, you'll get around to me eventually. So anyway, I guess he took me seriously. I was serious. Brendan, if you ever see it, I'm just messing around. Anyways, forgot what I was going to say. So there's no news on the bus, obviously. I'm definitely selling it. I can't say or do anything until I know what's wrong with it. So, I can't put it up for sale, right? Like, if there's something wrong and I can't afford to fix it or whatever, I have to sell it when it's up there. Or it's going to be fine and I can fix it, I can afford it, and then I'll bring it back here. But then I'm going to sell it. One way or another, it's being sold. So, it's the end. So True is already on the case. He's already poking around. He made one suggestion, but it doesn't really work for me, is one of those slide-ins, for the pickup truck. And that's a great idea, especially with these modern ones. Like, they're nice. Anyways, there's this one guy I watch. I can't remember his name on YouTube. I got to try and remember these names better because, I like to give shout-outs. Like, I give shout-outs to my friend Digger, but, he's different. He's becoming like a friend. We talk, not daily, but I talk to him more often than, anybody else online. And he's doing that channel with the metal detecting, which I just find endlessly fascinating. And he's actually got a new one up. I got to go see it because I want to watch, because like I say, it's endlessly fascinating to me. Not enough that I would do it myself. I don't think I'd have the wherewithal to do it like Digger does, but Digger's got, obviously he has the mind for it. He wouldn't be doing it. So anyways, I like watching what he does. I enjoy it. So anyways, and he's been, a good friend to me in the channel and everything too. So, so anyways, not a whole, I'm doing that looking up to the left thing, and I noticed I was doing it in the video yesterday. Today, it's because I have the window open, but no screen, because I broke the screen, and I haven't been able to afford a new one yet. It's a $200 for the kit, but that's actually probably not too bad. And that comes with the screen the cats can't put holes through. I'm not going to say it's raccoon proof, but I don't know if I have to worry about raccoons, because I haven't seen them, so I guess they're gone. So anyways, here you can see Blackie standing straight up. He just loves looking out. Wally will fight for his spot there in a minute or two or three. There he goes. Now it's Wally will go, you see. Goldie does it, but far less. But anyway, there's no bugs today. It's been raining pretty steady the last 24 hours. There was thunderstorms here last night. Big bolt of lightning hit, not on, well, I shouldn't say that. It didn't hit my property, because my property line is just back here on this side. So it hit somewhere towards my neighbors. So I checked their house. It's still there, so it didn't hit their house. Anyhow, funny thing happened too. Was that yesterday or the day before? Woman comes up. I'm in my skivvies t-shirt, and I was just getting ready to put my shorts on and everything, and she just walks right up and it's like, there's a bear out there? And I'm like, yeah, I got a half a dozen of them here. Oh, well, this is like a half a mile away. Yeah, so fucking what? Okay, we live in the country, lady. That's what they do. And I said, half a dozen here. And I was being like that with her. It's like, this is a Cidiots. She's not from around here. So I got no patience for it. And I mean, she acts like it's such a big deal. She's got to be a COVIDian. The only thing she wasn't wearing was a mask, but probably she is one of those people that just panics over every little thing. Anyway, to me, she's just another Cidiot that's moved out here, and she figures everybody's going to panic. And I said, well, my 82-year-old mother doesn't worry about the half dozen bears we got on this property. That she dealt with them, I deal with them, and like I told the lady, we grew up here. We're not newcomers. So anyway, she kind of skedaddled out of here. I think she kind of got the hint. I couldn't give a fuck whether she's my neighbor or not, that she won't last. I can tell she's that type. I don't know which new neighbor she is, but black fly season will send her packing. So that'll be a good thing. But anyways, I want to, lady, if you ever see this, you do realize that it wasn't the bears that moved into your area. You moved out here into their area. So you need to learn to live with them. And if you can't, get the fuck out of the country. We don't want you, and certainly the bears don't want you. And that's it. So, and if you want to go get your mail and all the rest of it, you do like every other old lady around here. You get a pie pan, a wooden spoon, bang, 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 all the way to the mailbox and all the way to the back. That's what my mother does. It's not necessary to do that, but it makes my mom feel comfortable. So, lady, that's what you do out here. And if you see a black bear, well, count yourself lucky. They're beautiful creatures. So, and the hunt camp doesn't hunt them. We don't hunt them here. My neighbor doesn't hunt them, and my neighbor behind me doesn't hunt them. That's 400 acres, and we share the bears, and not one of us has ever had a problem, ever. So my neighbor next door here, the one that's directly north of us, the only problem he gets is his dogs don't like it too much when the bears show up and they start cracking, roughing, Well, that's normal. That's what dogs are going to do. They're warning. Anyway, like I say, so I just found the whole thing kind of irritating. I had to run to the back, open the back screen door so I could talk through there so she couldn't see me. She did see me anyways with my skivvies. Your fault, lady. You should have honked your horn or something. I mean, she just rolled in here with no warning or anything. And normally my rule is I don't know you're coming here without a phone call or an email or any other communication, you probably best not come here. So, for your safety. So, anyways, it does say private no trespassing out front. There's a reason for that. So had she beeped her horn, like everybody else out here, then I would have gone to the door. I'm like, okay, don't come in because you're going to get your car stuck in the laneway. There's a lot of mud down the bottom. I would have told her that. I would have been polite, but that's not what happened. So it's like, I'm betting $1,000 she'll never show up at my door again. And that just is good. I don't need to know her. She don't need to know me or my mother. So anyway, my mother doesn't like me doing that, but she thought this one was kind of funny because it's like, lady, it's not the bears that moved into your area. You moved into theirs. So don't go into a panic. Don't be texting everybody on Facebook in some big panic because you're one of the rare people out here that doesn't know how to deal with them. If you don't, I'm sure there's 20 Godzilla million YouTube channels, hey, that deal with that shit. Or, go look it up on the internet, just regular, like Google, like if you don't want to watch videos or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, or if there's a neighbor that's cool and they can explain to you, well, then that's one thing. But to come up here and act like you're in a panic, I mean, you're the COVID people, and you're the last people I want, COVIDians. You people are just out there. You ruin this country. You elected a COVIDian prime minister based on his name, not on actually who he is or was. He was not his father. He will never be his father. He's more like his nutcase mother. So, your own fault you put Trudeau in there because he's got nice hair. You might have checked the guy's fucking trip. I knew he was a nutcase. So, anyways, Pierre Trudeau wasn't a perfect prime minister by any shape of imagination, but he did a lot more good than he did bad. We have a constitution because of him and the other premiers and the main parties like NDP and Conservatives. Joe Clark at the time. I think it was Ed Broadbent. So, and you want to know something? I'm not a conservative by any stretch, but I'll tell you, Joe Clark, better prime minister than anything we've had in the last 30 years, including Harper. So I would be real happy to see Joe Clark back in there, but that's not going to happen. So anyways, that clicking is my goddamn subwoofer again. I'm just going to put a song on for a second, because that sends a power or something and it'll stop that. I don't know. That's Neil Diamond. It's weird. I started hearing that song for Volkswagen on CNN, that Neil Diamond song, I Said, that one. The fuck's it called? I Said, She Said. Oh, I got a cat that's about to puke. She ate too fast. Yeah, she does it every time. Yeah, okay, Neil. I Said. That's the song. Anyways, I'd forgotten, like how good Neil Diamond is. He's really very good, right? So, anyways, so I was just telling you that. I don't know why. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just to do the bass thing, but I'd had Neil Young. I'm going to do it now. Neil Diamond playing the other night, because I was like, what song is that? I'm trying to figure out which one's a Volkswagen song, and then it clicked, right? So it's like I realized I didn't have any Neil Diamond saved to my Spotify list, and I'm like, fuck me. And he's getting sick. He's getting, what did they say he's getting? Parkinson's or MS? Something not good. And I'm sad to hear that. So, because, he wrote so many great songs. Neil Diamond, he's something else, him. Anyways, been rainy. It's been dreary. I'm looking that way again. Oh, Goldie's not a happy cat. Hey, Goldie. You eat too fast. You do it every time, babies. When I put fresh food in there, you need to slow down. Thank God the grass is growing. I can start feeding them grass and they can deal with their hairballs, because that's probably what's going on here. So I didn't grow any wheatgrass. I left it too long in the dark place, and it started to go moldy with the water. So I'll have to start the process over again. I'm going to grow them some wheatgrass. And I got to get my plants going for this year. So I talked to Anna. She wants me to come back Friday. I'm like, I haven't even gotten the bill yet for the bus. And I don't know if I'm going to have 3 cents to my name to pay for that. So, if it's going to be something like $300 or $400, well, I can, give them some money on Friday. And then my next pension comes in, I think, around the 12th or 13th. I'm not sure this month. It's probably falling on a weird day. Okay, let's go to May. So normally it's officially the 15th. So it'd be Wednesday the 15th, but it won't come in. It'll come in earlier. So what probably is going to happen, it'll either come in Friday the 10th or Saturday the 11th. At the latest, Monday the 13th. But whenever it falls like that, it usually will show up on the Saturday morning. I know it's weird because there's no banking, but I've seen it happen time after time. So anyways, we'll see what the bill is there. He's not going to do anything until they're going to tell me what's wrong, and then I can give them the go-ahead, because, if it's a complete motor rebuild, obviously I'm not going to do that. So I don't think that's the case at all. So like I said, it was running good. I don't want to say, because I don't know like other people, but oh fuck, I forgot what I was saying. God, the cat, Harry. Mind block. What was I just talking about? Other people. I got up and went back there. I was talking about the bus not having any money, and then, so the motor, I was talking, when I was driving down the highway, the motor was very peppy. For a Ford 6-liter diesel, which is apparently not a very good motor, I guess. It was running good going down the highway. like, and I wasn't pushing it at all. And I had that extra little gauge on the left, and the temperature was fine. All those numbers seemed fine. The main gauges seemed fine. Everything was dandy. It wasn't overheating. So if I'd blown a head gasket or anything, I would have seen white smoke pouring out the pipe. Never saw that. Anything. So, I'm keeping to the thing. I just ran it dry, and it needs to be primed. So, well, we won't know until the wrench goes and has a look at it. So, but as soon as I have word, then I know what the problem is or isn't. And then I got the pictures put together. I just got to put together the text, and then it's for sale. So, I was saying earlier, True had suggested the slide-in tight. The problem is, how do I still pull my ATV and my boat? It doesn't help me. And if I just go back to the old system, then I'm back into the tent, which is not horrible. But, going to Sable Beach is okay because I can set up the big tent and the carpet and put my cot in there, and I have all my clothes laid out and hung up, so it's easy to keep everything clean and not track sand in. The only difference I would say is I would buy a second kitchen tent to put over that tent, just to help. The Coleman's great. It holds back rain, but I just like that extra protection. Plus, I could pull it, and then I'll have like a little porch to sit out on if it's raining, instead of having to sit in the tent or in the kitchen tent. And then, of course, I'll have the kitchen tent. So it's not horrible for that. But let's say I want to go to Chris and Helena's in Vancouver Island, going across the country, having this, okay, we're stopping for the day, set up the tent, do this, do that, do this. I don't want to do that. I just want to be able to walk into the back, cook, go lay down on the bed and go to sleep, and then get up early and, keep heading down the highway. So, and not just for BC, obviously I want to do other things. So, anyway, like I say, we'll cross that bridge. I'm 5 steps ahead on a bridge that I haven't even seen yet. So, and we know what happens to bridges you don't see, right, Baltimore? That fuck up, eh? They don't tell you is that half these ships that are floating on the water run by these other countries and stuff like that, these are not safe ships. They're just not. I see it, and I hate to say it because I really admire these guys, but I see it on these ships that the deadliest catch fishermen are using. Like some of these boats going out there, I would never go on these boats. Like, there's constant water in the engine room, but the bilge pumps are running. No, buddy, you need to find out where the crack is. Some of these boats, they're jamming pieces of wood into holes and stuff like that. And I'm going, like, you're making $1 million selling crab. I don't know what you're doing with this money, but the first thing I would do is take the money and put it into the fucking boat. Pay your guys. Owner, well, buddy, you don't pay yourself and buy a fancy house. You put it into your boat. That's how it works. So that your boat is running safe for your guys, and then you can make money. So, anyways, that's just common sense. You don't need to be a deadliest catch crab fisherman to figure that out. Hell, my little 16-foot boat here, I know enough to put money into it. And I'm not happy with it right now because, it doesn't have those extra things that it's supposed to. And that's part of the keeping the boat stiff and solid. So, True's going to fix that for me. But on these big boats. So, can you imagine what these oar freighters are like in the Great Lakes? So the modern ones are probably pretty good with safety. But these other boats coming out of Libya or other countries, okay, so I'm not saying that's what happened with Baltimore, but I've seen enough now on these Deadliest Catch and other TV shows and YouTube and everything. I'm going, yeah, I wouldn't trust these ships. So I think the only ships I would trust 1,000% would be the U.S. Navy, or Canadian Navy too. As old as some of our stuff is, boy, they keep good care of them. I know I had a couple buddies serving on them, so. I'm just checking on Blackie because sometimes I think he might try and jump over that, but he's not even trying. It's too high for them to do that. So anyways, all that in mind, I guess I'll end this. It's 20 minutes. So that's all the news I have for you folks. There's really nothing else to say. Going to be, I got laundry on the go, but obviously they've been in the rain, so they're going to smell nice though. I really like when my clothes get rained on, so they're going to smell really nice. Get rid of the downy smell and make the rain smell, which lasts 100. This still smells like outdoor rain, and I've been wearing this, 2 days now. You know, the downy would already be long gone, the smell. So what does that tell you? Anyway, somebody's going to go out there, well, it's acid rain. Yeah, okay. Not acidic enough that when I test the pH on it, it says 7.0. That's not acidic. And I check constantly because of my plants and stuff like that. Outdoor plants and things. So, I got sunflower seeds for the squirrels because that's been upsetting me. I've been able to feed my squirrels and my birds. And so that's done. I really couldn't afford it, but I can't afford to, I've started feeding these animals. You just don't stop. Hey, Marvin the red squirrel, he's been fine. Chipmunks are back. So, I mean, they hadn't been around because I hadn't been feeding them for 2 weeks. And I was gone for a week. So, anyways, so sunflower seeds, they love it. That's fine. Doesn't cost that much. I give them like a 2-cup container every day. And they finish it mostly by dark. So, that's what drew the raccoons in last year. So, okay, well, I guess that's it. So I'm not going to go any further. It's 21 minutes already. So all the usual, please like, share, and subscribe. That really helps. I think we're up to 345 people today, folks. We keep growing. No, 344. We've gone up 15 people in the last 28 days. So welcome all you new folks. I'm quite something to take, huh? Get used to me. Anyways, so we're growing. So please like, share, and subscribe. That's the biggest thing you can do. YouTube can't stop us if people keep coming and watching and commenting, right? Like even being shadow banned, they can't stop it. Twitter's doing their damnedest to shadow ban me now. No matter what I put up, my numbers are down like almost 90%. That's not a fluke. That's a shadow ban. So something I said or did pissed off the TikTok people. Well, TikTok people, go fuck yourselves. Okay, all you little woke people, go fuck yourselves. Okay, I can go on Rumble, and I actually get more hits on Rumble with less people watching Rumble. Go figure. Okay, and they don't fuck with me, and they pay me. Okay, I still beg for money like everybody else on YouTube, especially right now with the bus, but at least whatever I'm doing and getting, even if it's $10 from Rumble, at least I'm getting paid for my material, which YouTube is making money with the ads, which you're forced to watch, or you pay their $10 or $15 a month for premium, and then they shadow ban me to top it off. I mean, wow, man, like talk about gangsters. At least when I was a bad guy, I didn't play anything else. I was a bad guy and proud of it. Okay, these guys are suit and ties, pretending they act like bad guys, but they're not. They're pussies that just ripping everybody off. So, anyways, I'm going political again, eh? And I apologize for that already. Sorry, eh? Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Everybody be good to their fellow human out there if you can. What else? I guess that's all I say. Oh, peace. Live long and prosper. So everybody has this and that and all the rest of it. Me, I like Spock's thing. Peace, live long. I mean, what a nice thing to wish somebody. Prosper, another great thing. Your family prospers. It doesn't have to be money. Prosper just having good family, food on the table, and a place to live. Live long and prosper. So there you go. That's Goldie crying again. Goldie, we're up front here, sweetheart. I think that's separation anxiety, all like 10 feet. I think she goes back still looking for the kittens, but I mean, you'd think by now she'd forgotten the kittens. It's been 4 or 5 years, for Christ's sakes, that they've been gone. Oh, she's in the... Why would she be crying as she's going into the... Oh my God, Goldie. Are you actually burying your poop? That's a new one. They love that pretty litter, they really do. Best thing I've ever bought for them, best thing I've ever had for the trailer. God, I wished I'd had that right from the word go. Anyway, it's here now. That's the main thing. All right, well, we're coming up in 25 minutes, so it's time to shut up. Digger had recommended keep it around 15 minutes. That's easier, and he's right. But this is a little different things going on right now. I've had a couple PTSD attacks. I'm not dealing well with things right now. So I'm in a bad place, kind of, but in a good place, kind of. Okay, everyone. So I give everybody big hugs. Please comment. I really like the comments, man. I really do. I enjoy seeing them. Okay? Be good. Be safe, too, by the way. It's always a good one. Bye-bye.